Hello, and welcome back to the English Grammar course. I'm Marian, your English teacher, and I'm looking forward to continuing on this English learning journey with you. In our last lesson, we started learning about the most common uses of prepositions. I just used 3 of them right now. Did you notice? Let's kick off this lesson with a review of our last class before moving on to today's practice of more prepositions. A preposition is a word or a combination of words used to show the relationship between a noun or pronoun in a sentence to another word within the same sentence. Prepositions of position or place are used to describe where something is located in relation to something else, or where an action will happen. For example, should we meet at the airport? Prepositions of movement or direction describe how, where, or in what way something moves. Get out of the rain. Prepositions of time describe when or for how long an event or action takes or will take place. I've loved him since I was 17. Prepositions of purpose describe why something happened or will happen. She won't talk to me because of the argument we had. Now, time to practice. Can you fill in the gaps with the correct preposition? She learned to play the guitar at the age of 7. Get on the bus. Or we can also say, get off the bus. He started learning French in 2018. 2018 is a period of time, so we use the preposition in. I'll see you at the meeting. We sat down on the grass for the picnic. In this sentence, on is a preposition of place and indicates where we are in relation to the grass. We ran from Santa Monica to Venice Beach. We are indicating a movement or direction and therefore use the preposition to. Nice one! Now we can move on with our prepositional journey. As you know, prepositions are always followed by a noun or pronoun. Now, what we haven't explored yet is that there are specific combinations of prepositions with nouns, adjectives, or verbs. And these combinations can sometimes change the meaning of the original verb, or noun, or adjective. Let's look at some examples. The reason for canceling is private. Reason is a noun. For is a preposition. His comment led to an argument. Led is a verb. To is a preposition. I am amazed by your talent. Amazed is an adjective. By is a preposition. Many nouns, adjectives, and verbs are used with specific prepositions, but what can be tricky is that there aren't any set rules on how to use them, and the only way to know how is by practicing as much as possible. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to learn some common uses for certain prepositions and practice as many of them as possible. First, let's begin by taking a look at some common uses of prepositions within different combinations. By. The preposition by expresses cause and manner. For example, I paid by credit card. I broke the mirror by mistake. For indicates an objective. Let's go for a run. Would you like to come to my house for dinner? In. The preposition in expresses a conditional state of being. That means a state of being that is true now. I'm in love. Call me in case you need anything. On. The preposition on indicates a state of being or intention. For example, the house is on fire. I'm away on business next week. Of. Of indicates the cause or relationship between subjects. She is at the heart of all my problems. I love this picture of my family. The preposition of shows the relationship between picture and family, or between the heart and the problems. To. To indicates who receives an action or indicates a destination. Did she invite you to her wedding? She was nice to me. With. With describes relationships or connections. My relationship with my sister is not very good right now. Have you been in contact with Lola recently? Between. The preposition between expresses the relationship between two or more things. There is no difference between those dresses. There is no contact between my family and I. Great work! Now, it's time to practice. Don't worry if you don't remember some of these uses of all the prepositions we have learnt so far. It really comes with practice, which is what we're doing now. So, Can you fill in the gaps? I promise you, I didn't break it on purpose. Let's go for a swim in the ocean. In my opinion, you shouldn't care what they say. Why don't we go out for a drink? Can I pay you back by check? Between you and me, that was a bad decision. I heard this horrible news on the radio yesterday. I want to eat at home for a change. Well done! We finished our first practice of the lesson. Now it's time to look at common pairings of adjectives and prepositions. Sometimes combining certain prepositions with an adjective can change its meaning. For example, I'm afraid of my sister. I'm afraid for my sister. The first sentence means that my sister scares me. I am scared. I am afraid of my sister. She is scary. The second sentence, afraid for, means I am worried about my sister. I am afraid for her. I hope she is okay. Now remember, these are only certain examples of prepositions that can be used with these adjectives. At. We use at to talk about skills and abilities with adjectives like good, bad, fantastic, horrible. For example, he's terrible at playing the piano. This means he is not very good at playing the piano. My sister is really great at speaking Spanish. About. We use the preposition about to explain what is the cause of a feeling. We use it with adjectives like happy, sad, angry, nervous. For example, I'm worried about my friend. I'm so happy to hear about your new job. We also use for to explain the cause of a feeling. I'm so angry for Lisa. She didn't deserve to be spoken to like that. If we had used the preposition at, that would mean that I, the speaker, am mad at Lisa. Lisa made me angry. But in this sentence, with the preposition for, this means that something else has made me angry. I am worried about Lisa. Of. We use the preposition of to express feelings for someone or something. I'm afraid of mice. I'm so proud of you. The preposition to is often used to show the connection between people and things. Joe is married to Lisa. I'm addicted to my phone. To can also be used to describe someone's behavior towards someone else. He was really nice to me at the party. I try to be polite to everyone. All right, great job. It's time for our next practice. Once again, let's fill in the gaps with the correct preposition. I'm not very good at drawing. I'm nervous about this new job. I'm nervous for this new job. Both sentences are correct and hold the same meaning. I'm not afraid of you. I'm allergic to kiwi. You shouldn't be rude to waiters. Exercise is good for you. She's interested in the project. France is famous for its wine and cheese. Great work! Now let's move on to our final combination, which is prepositions and verbs. This one is very important because there are many of these combinations that completely change the meaning of a verb. These combinations are called phrasal verbs. For example, look, look up, look after, look forward to. The verb look is a verb indicating what your eyes are gazing at. Look up combines a verb and a preposition and means to move your gaze in a specific direction. Look after combines a verb and an adverb and means to care for someone. Look forward to combines a verb, an adverb, and a preposition and means to be excited for something happening in the near or far future. Once again, phrasal verbs are tricky because they can only be learned through practice and repetition. So let's jump straight in. Can you find and identify the phrasal verbs in these sentences? Joe finally asked me out yesterday. The phrasal verb is asked out. Notice how you can place the preposition after the subject or object, which in this sentence is me. To ask out means to ask someone to go on a date with you. For example, go for dinner, or to the movies, or out for a drink. I don't know where your phone is. Ask around. Maybe someone at the party found it. The phrasal verb in this sentence is ask around. This means to ask many people. My sister broke up with her boyfriend. She's really sad. The phrasal verb is broke up. The verb to break means to separate into pieces, but to break up means to end a relationship. I'm so upset. Someone broke into my house and stole my TV. The phrasal verb is broke into. To break into means to force your way into somewhere you shouldn't go. I heard on the news 3 prisoners broke out of prison yesterday. The phrasal verb broke out means to escape, to leave when you shouldn't. We haven't seen each other in so long. Let's have a drink and catch up soon. In this sentence, the phrasal verb is catch up. To catch is to get something in your hands that is coming towards you. To catch up means to meet someone and talk after a long time. The hotel check-in is at 3 p.m. The phrasal verb is check in. To check is a verb that means to examine something, but check in means to enter and register at a hotel. We have to check out of our room before 11 a.m. To check out means to leave a hotel. Check this dog out. He's so cute. The phrasal verb in this sentence is check out, but not from a hotel. To check someone or something out means to admire them, to appreciate them. How are you? I just wanted to check in with you. The phrasal verb check in means asking someone if they are okay, or checking how someone is doing. I come from France. The phrasal verb in this sentence is come from. The verb come means to move or travel towards a place. The phrasal verb come from indicates a nationality or where someone lives. The table is coming apart. The phrasal verb coming apart means break. The table is breaking. I came across a strange word in the dictionary earlier. The phrasal verb came across means I found. Come across is the same as to find. I think I'm coming down with something. The phrasal verb coming down means to start becoming sick or ill. Well done! We have finished with this practice. Great work! We have finished this lesson on prepositions. Now let's review. Prepositions can be combined with nouns, adjectives, and verbs, and are always, I say and I mean always, followed by a noun or a pronoun. Practice identifying them whenever possible. The only way to know the combinations is to practice. Well done today. Thank you for listening in and participating in this lesson of the grammar course. I look forward to learning again with you next time.